think I'm rolling. Okay, first video of the series. Always super awkward. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Anyway, alright, so first video. I'm going to be working on the quality of this as of right now. I am just on my laptop because I am rushing out the door to meet my mom and my sister. So I promise that in the coming videos, this is going to be a lot better quality, a little bit more planned out. But this is just kind of an introduction to what I'm hoping to be doing. I've been wanting to get a series going, just kind of digging into life. And I want this to be something that helps us to get to know each other a little bit better. It's going to be me kind of digging into my own life. Us, hopefully you guys contributing a little bit, whether that be through comments, through being on the videos with me. But we are going to be talking about everything. We are going to be going through old stories, memories, family, work, faith, politics, anything you can think of. And it's just going to be short little subjects. I actually have a whole bunch of things right here. I've got those games, the table topics, and those are going to kind of be our conversation starters. And so we've got a ton of different subjects. We're going to go through all of those, and it's just going to be something to kind of spark conversation and help open things up. Because, I honestly have a hard time with that in my own life. Being vulnerable, being open, especially when it comes to maybe people that I've known for a very long time, which is kind of the opposite of what you think. You think that would be what would make it easier. But I think a lot of times with people that we've known for a very long time, we have a pre-built image of either what we think the person is or what we think we're supposed to be, and then that adds a lot of pressure to live up to that, to live up to some sort of standard or some pre-created image, rather than just genuinely being who we are. And I know I myself am definitely in a process, as everybody is, but I right now in my life am in a process where I am kind of going through a lot of things in my identity and my personality, and seeing who is it that I am, not who I think I should be, not who others tell me I should be, not what the world says I should be versus what my family or my friends or my coworkers or whatever approve of. And it's this journey of figuring out who I am and knowing that that's okay, and wanting to share that and wanting to learn that about everybody else too. And so I just want to get into all of that. There's going to be, like I said, lots of old stories. There will be rants, there will be tears, there will be laughing, there will be all sorts of things. I hope to get a lot of different people on here, coworkers, friends, my boyfriend, parents, whoever, old friends, even from across the country. And I really hope this is something where we can learn a lot about each other, get a lot of different perspectives on things about life. Even simple things like, how do you do your laundry versus how do I do mine? Or how do you make this recipe? Or how do you organize your house? And all the way up to philosophical ideas or political ideologies or different things, like big things in life. And I'm really excited about it. I'm hoping it goes smooth. Clearly, I have already stumbled over my words and probably repeated myself a whole bunch of times. I am not good at this at all. But that's kind of the point. I want this to be very simple. I want this to be something to where it feels like it's just you and me sitting together, talking in my living room, in a coffee shop, wherever. Just having a one-on-one, simple conversation. Not scripted, not perfect, not, super professional, anything like that. Just very genuine and heart to heart. And being able to see the core of who each other are. And who knows, maybe it won't go anywhere. That's totally fine. In that case, it'll be something for me to look back on years down the road, and it'll be kind of a visual audio journal for me to see how I've changed over the years, and all the different things I've talked about. And, if it does go somewhere, it'll be great to see all the interactions between the different people I talk to. And if it maybe touches only one person, that's amazing. That would be great to be able to encourage somebody, or have somebody be able to relate to something that maybe either I'm going through, or something that, just an experience I've had in my life, whether that's something that was a huge struggle or something that I found very funny, or, anything like that. And I got this inspiration. I decided to do this last week. Thought about it a lot. There's been multiple times where I kind of wanted to do this, but I always put it off to the side. I thought, I'm like, who cares? I'm a nobody. I'm a regular old person going about my daily life. And this is for people who are well known. This is for people who are somebodies. And my boyfriend had told me, he said, don't sell yourself short. Just try it. You're an interesting person. You have things to say. You have opinions to share, which I typically don't. Like I said, I'm very quiet. I'm very reserved. I have a very, very hard time being vulnerable and open. I definitely like my safe comfort zone. And not 24 hours later, one of my older brothers began his new podcast, which I'm going to link below because it is phenomenal. I've only listened to one episode, but I was just blown away. He's got two. He started out with a hunting podcast, an outdoors hunting, all of that kind of thing with his buddies. It's called Wilderness Bound, and it's very successful, really well known. And so I will link that also. But his other one, it's called the American Man Initiative, and it's just great. And it's great for everybody to listen to because he even addresses in there, it's not strictly for men, and also not strictly just for like big tough macho men who are hunters and things like that. It's not one of those kind of shows at all. It's very inclusive. It's very much geared towards all kinds of men, whether you are a young single man, like in a dating relationship, whether you are married, whether you're a father, whether you are, in college, whether you are maybe still in high school, whether you're an outdoorsy man, whether you're a businessman, whether you are a blue-collar worker, maybe you're a CEO, it's anything. And it's really just for men, a place where you can gather inspiration, and he talks about what it is to be a man in the current time, and what it is that at the very core of masculinity, and again, not that toxic kind of macho man masculinity, but through all of history, what it is that inspires men, what gives them strength, what drives them forward, what it is they need to feel secure, to have self-worth, to provide for others, all of that. And there's some humor in it, there's some crazy family stories, there is just some real heart-to-heart talking, and like I said, it is good for both men and women because of course he addresses just the guys, so that's great for that, but also for the ladies to listen to it so that you can know how to be the best woman you can be for your man, to know what he needs and to know how it is he needs to recharge, what it is that makes him feel loved and makes him feel like he's of worth, how it is you can be best a support system to him, maybe what it is that will best help him to provide and stay strong and feel inspired and feel full of energy and find passion in his life. Because that is our biggest job for any of you who have a special man in your life. And even if you don't have like a boyfriend or a husband or anything like that, but for your dads, your brothers, your uncles, to be an inspiration to any man in your life, because they have to deal with a lot. They really do. So for us to be able to be a source of strength for them and a source of support. So again, go listen to that. He's only got 1, maybe 2 episodes on this new podcast so far, but like I said, it was just amazing. So I will link that below. I'm going to be doing these uploads every week, on the weekends at some point. I'm not exactly sure what day, because I am very, very busy between work and school and family and all sorts of different things. So I will be doing my best to make it regular, hopefully probably on like a Saturday, because Sunday is usually my family day, but we will see. And like I said, I'm not quite sure where it's going to go, how it's going to go, but we are going to learn that together. So I will see you guys on the weekend.